Hello, this is Tim Law with Playing It Forward Coaching, always encouraging your self-reliance in your life and career. If you'll develop a work ethic, a marketable skill, people skills, be a team player, you'll be amazed as far as what you can accomplish as far as your life is concerned. A big thank you to over 440 people that have subscribed to this channel, Playing It Forward Coaching. If you haven't already, please do so. I'd appreciate it. Very, very honored to be introducing a very unique combination of wonderful people, Greg Bruff and his wonderful wife, Aimee, who are host parents for two amazing young people that we have here from the States. And we're going to let them talk a little bit. So take it away, Greg and Aimee. Thank you.
Yes, so my name's Greg Bruff. I'm the host father, and my wife, Aimee Bruff, the host mother. And we have two exchange students, one from Germany, Emily Herder, and the other one from the Netherlands, Tijnagel. And Emily played tennis at Northeastern High School, and Mal played field hockey at Northeastern High School for the fall semester here.
Okay, and what got the two of you involved as far as being host parents?
Yeah, so they're pretty tenacious with posting on social media. So I was just bored one day, saw it come across one of the community portals. I clicked the link, sounded interesting, basically just said my name to responding to something. And next thing you know, you get contacted pretty quickly. I told Aimee, I was like, hey, what do you think about becoming host parents? We don't have any children. She's like, sure, why not? So next thing you know, you have paperwork to fill out. And this is, just preliminary stuff. We just want to get to know you. Then they're scheduling a home visit with you. They're asking you to fill out background checks. So it's it's like one of those sales reps. You can't get out of your house, but at least it was for a good organization. It was for a good cause. And we completed the background checks. They did a home visit. We were able to look through some profiles of some students. We narrowed it down to a few students, saw some videos of a couple students here, and they made some good pitch videos on why we should select them as a host student. And within a matter of a couple weeks, we're on a call with each other and scheduling their visit to the US.
Oh, fantastic. And Aimee, how about yourself there? What's your perspective on this whole wonderful process?
I really haven't done much. Greg's done most of it. It was more of a, what do you think about this? And before we even had a chance really to talk about it, he was getting the information to sign up and kind of get the background check started. But I think we were kind of late in the game with when he saw and started the process, because they try to get before the end of the school year in contact with the school district to make sure everything's in line before summer break happens.
Sure. And obviously it's a type of thing where, there's a lot of moving parts for this particular process, it looks like. And I think we might have froze here, you guys. Not sure why. Okay, now I have you back. That's okay, no problem. So obviously there's a lot of moving parts of this process. And Greg, you strike me as somebody who's very proactive. So you kind of move this thing along pretty quick, right?
Yeah, no, we had a vacation scheduled. So, that would have put it a little later in the process, could have put in jeopardy getting the visas lined up with the students. So finagled a couple things around, had the in-house visit. They wanted to make sure they were going to a good home that, was in a good neighborhood and such. And then it was on these two to get their visas approved in their home countries. Emily's was a little easier. Mal was a little bit more difficult, but she got through it. I don't know how. I know Emily said she saw the email came through and snuck a phone in and a bathroom visit to look at her email because she was excited about it. We don't get anything for being host parents, so we just have to feed them and put a roof over their head. I think we've gone a little above and beyond for these two, since it is our first exchange students. But they're from two good families that have raised some good daughters here. So it hasn't been too much except for getting homework done.
Right, right. Well, fantastic. So, Malt, why don't we start with you? What has your experience been coming over to the States and with Greg and Aimee here and Emily?
Well, at first it was, of course, a big project, and I was really excited to get here. And then the visa was a problem, and it seemed like it wasn't an option anymore. But then it all worked out, and I got here, and we were on a call every week before we came here, and then we saw each other for the first time. And like first, we went straight to Wendy's after we got to the airport. Got some American experience right away. And then the next day we already met some really nice people in the neighborhood, and Greg and Aimee are really good host parents for us, and Emily's a really good host sister. She goes to bed a little bit later than me because I took the American way. And yeah, it's a really good experience.
Well, that's wonderful. And now, I know you played on the field hockey team, and I know the coaches there, quite well. What has been some of your favorite things as far as Northeastern, which really is a very, very awesome, friendly school system and everything along those lines? What's been some of the things that stood out in your mind? And then we'll talk to Emily here after you kind of share some of your best experiences, Mom.
Well, the first week that I came here, my field hockey already started. So those were the first people that I met, and they're still like, all of them are really good friends, and it was a really nice team. And the coaches did as much as they could for us. And the most fun things, I think, is the bus rides and just the team and everything, and the football games till now we've experienced.
Good. We've had some great experiences. Or how about some of the classes that you're having? What do you like there?
For me, like, it's very different because they're 80 minutes long, and it's sometimes hard to concentrate. But in every class, there were people that were nice, and it's still the teachers most of the time get my concentration. So it's overall really nice.
Good. And Emily, how about you? I know you obviously got to know you real well through our tennis team and everything. And what experiences have you enjoyed the most as far as coming over to the United States?
Just in the school or in general?
Whatever you want to go there, good lady.
New York,
Candy.
Yeah.
candy.
Yeah, but I like the games and the stops after the games, and also the tennis team. I have a really good connection with my friends there. I got there.
Yeah, absolutely. You certainly hit it off with a lot of them, very, very well. That's for sure. So, and how about within the school itself?
I have a hard time with some of my classes, but the homework there is a little bit much, but I still like it there. But the beginning was a little bit harder because I don't know why.
She thought everybody was weird.
Okay.
Initially, it was probably a little bit of a culture shock.
Sure.
Because systems and the people are different. Then after a week, it was, they're not so weird. And then, I'm sitting with somebody at lunch, and then, the people are nice. And it helps, I think, in her English class, Sarah is in it with her. So that's a big help that her toughest class has one of her good friends in it too.
Sarah Lesher.
Yes.
Yeah. Sarah's awesome. And as you know, obviously, Emily, you did team up with her quite a bit. Sarah is, she's like a one-person welcome wagon, that girl. She's amazing, for sure. Yeah,
They went to Field of Screams last Friday, and I think she knows the name of all the people who work at Field of Screams. She was so talkative to all the people.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. So other things that with any one of you can just jump in that as far as this very positive experience, and we're so glad to have you at Northeastern and everything. Other thoughts or things that stand out? What are you looking forward to? I guess you're just here for the semester, but after that, different places you're looking forward to or going or experiences?
I would like to come. I don't know if I understood the question right, but I would like to come back to the USA one time,
Mhm.
maybe with them again.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah, that would be great. Absolutely. How about you, Maude?
Well, what I'm looking forward to right now is that we're going to Washington, D.C. tomorrow, and we've already been to New York and probably going with Christmas again. So that's what I'm looking forward to right now. And
Okay.
after that, I will see what happens.
Sure, sure. And just for anybody who's watching this a little bit, we do have a little freezing here and there, but I think it's going to come out okay because I don't think when the picture actually freezes here that I think we still have the voice going. So I just wanted to let people know about that. So Greg or Aimee, is this something that you're going to be looking forward to doing, you know, with future being a host family for others?
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, it's been a good experience. I think there's definitely host families that do it every year.
Mhm.
Being that we don't have kids, it's certainly been a culture shock having two 15-year-old girls. We just dove off the deep end, but not having kids, you know, it's nice that we were able to host two students because they're able to entertain each other. They
Sure.
can talk with each other on car rides. They can kind of develop the, you know, experience together, talk through things together. So it's definitely a benefit having two versus one for sure.
Yeah, yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense for sure. Absolutely. Well, any last second thoughts here from any of you here?
I don't think so.
I don't know. No, like I said, they've been a pleasure so far. You know, they are two girls who it is not cheap to be an exchange student
Right.
monetarily to sign up for the program to come to the US. So, you know, they are two students who want to be in the US. You know, they come from good families. I don't think they ever want to get sent back home because I'm not sure how their parents would react if they came home early. But they're still able to talk to their friends back home. They're 5 or 6 hours ahead. So when they get home from school, they're talking to their friends. You know, they've met a lot of friends they Snapchat with all the time and have shown a lot of pictures too. So it's been a good experience for us so far.
yeah.
Wonderful.
They're willing to try new things, willing to take in the full American experience.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, this has been.
We tried mowing the grass one time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a one time only.
Yeah.
She's better with the weed whacker. They're getting the full experience, you know, and that was the goal of the program, is just to take them on just regular errands, regular things that we would do, and
Sure.
that you would with just a family.
Yeah. Oh, sounds wonderful. If you guys could just hang for a second while I'll stop the recording here. And again, just for anybody who's listening, we just want to let them know that, you know, we did have a little bit of freezing here, but I'm going to double check it and make sure that, you know, the audio was consistent. As long as that's consistent. Yes, go ahead, Emily.
We did
we
lose
didn't
you
hear
for the
you.
last 30 seconds, but it looks like you were summing up the video here.
Right, you can still hear everything. Yeah, I'm gonna put that right up near the top so people know ahead of time that we just had a little Wi-Fi problem or something. Not sure why that happened, but good old technology, that's for sure. So okay, well, if you guys could just hang for a minute, I'll shut it off, and we'll just chat with you for a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
All right.
Mhm.
Take care. Bye.